Welcome back, folks. This is a chart of gold on a 15-minute time frame, okay? And in this video, I want to talk to you about what I look for when I come to the markets. Just prior to Asia, that's when I commence my day because I am in Sydney. And Asia, for me, is the first session of the day. Although it is the overnight session in New York because it trades from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. For me in Sydney, it is the first session because Sydney time, it is basically in the morning, okay? I consider Asia to be the first session of the day, okay? So for me, Asia is a new day, okay? Now, I'm doing this video now, but I'm not going to be releasing it until after the move. And that's because I don't want this to become some kind of a signal service. I don't provide signals. This is an educational channel teaching viewers how to read price and learn about price action, okay? Which is why I often will not publish my video until after the move has occurred, but I will record the video prior so that it gives you insight on what I'm thinking and how I analyze the markets and plan my day, okay? Just like I did a video yesterday on the trade that was what I call the free cash Monday setup, where on a Monday we're looking for the market to take out Friday's lows. Okay, so just like that video that I posted, this is a similar video, okay, where I'm expecting the market to take out Monday's high. Right, today is Tuesday, and I am looking for today to take out yesterday's high. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. That's kind of my game plan for today, and so I'm looking for my long setups. It's very important for you to be able to identify what is your setup for the direction that you're expecting the market to go, okay? I know what I need to see if I want to long the market. I also know what I need to see if I want to short the market. Number one, this right here is the current low of the week, okay? I will not be taking shorts into the low of the week, right? That's one of my rules within my trade plan, okay? So even if I think we're going to take out the low of the week, I will not take that trade, even if I get a setup, because I will not short into the low of the week, okay? Just like I will not long into the high of the week, right? When we're at the low of the week, I'm looking for longs, okay? I'm looking for longs at this point because we are at the low of the week, right? This price range is just so close to the low of the week, okay? So let me talk about why I feel that the market needs to go higher. Overall, if we look at a higher time frame, okay, there is a lot of inefficiency that resides above on a 4-hourly chart. I think the market needs to come in and balance that out. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I believe we need to move up ahead, move up higher. Also, when you have this kind of a candle, this is on a 4-hourly chart, okay, a big wick, that's another level of inefficiency where the market either needs to come into at least the midpoint of that. I think it will take the highs of that, okay, so that's another reason why I feel we need to go higher. But overall, right now, what I see, okay, is that this is essentially a dump, right? A dump, another dump, a breaking structure here for the pump up. Okay, to not necessarily take out these highs, although there are relatively equal highs up there, but at least come back up to a level of inefficiency to rebalance the market, okay, as I've shown you on that 4-hourly chart. So that's kind of my reasoning for why I expect the market to move higher, at least at a minimum right now, take out yesterday's daily highs. There's a lot of stops up here, right? Everybody's short from that high, okay? And why are they short? Because that particular high is above yesterday's Asia session, okay? So it's a breakout trade. Right, the London traders have been triggered long at the high of Asia. And I've said this before, when you get some kind of a breakout trade happening, then what the market tries to do is trap those longs, right? Those longs have been entered into the market or triggered into the market at the break of Asia's high, and the market will then try and move back down to stop out those existing long traders who've entered the market. They are probably right on this direction, right, moving up, okay? But unfortunately, they're going to get stopped out, okay, with this little move down that we're having now, and then the market will eventually go in that direction. It's often the case, right? The first mouse is almost always the one who gets trapped, okay? So that's kind of what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm expecting. That's my game plan, okay? I see this as a dump, okay? Another dump. Essentially, if this was to continue going down, we should have had a move like this. You get this, right? Down, this move up should have been a lower high and a lower low. We didn't get that. Instead, on a 15-minute time frame, we've actually broken structure, okay? This up candle was the start of that move going down, and that broke this low, okay? Now that we're back above that up candle, that's a breaking structure, okay? This now, what I see is just a little pullback, okay, to move higher. My initial target is just going to be high of Monday, which right now is the high of the current week, okay? So that's what I'm looking at. That's why I've done this video, but I won't be posting this until we take out this high so that I don't have anybody taking this trade, okay? This channel is all about education, okay? This is a mistake that I made very early on when I was learning from Michael, right? ICT. He would give us directions that the market's heading, and I would try to trade in line with what he was saying. And I was more focused on trying to trade and make money with his educational videos rather than learning what he's trying to teach. Okay, that was a big mistake. It wasn't until I stopped doing that and started to focus on education and going back on my own charts, picking up on things that he had said in the videos. It wasn't until I did that that really clicked for me. So I am now enforcing that on anyone that's learning from me through these videos, okay, by not providing in advance setups, okay, so that you're not focused on taking trade and you're more focused on learning what I'm teaching you, okay. I want you to learn what I'm showing you here. This move down is a dump from Friday, dump for the pump, okay. These movements are planned way in advance, right, weeks and months in advance, okay. Our job is to pick up on the signals, right, that indicate where the market's headed, right. That's what I want to teach you by teaching you how to read price. The biggest indication is when the market leaves these inefficiencies, okay. Gold is a very efficient market. Have a look at your charts, go back. It very rarely leaves big gaps like that open, okay. These big wicks, right, are also clues, footprints that are left indicating which way the market might be heading. It doesn't always work, okay. It all comes down to probabilities, experience, and having done it over and over again, seeing the same things reoccur, okay. So right now I'm looking for today to take out this high, right, which is the high of the previous day. Today's Tuesday, that's Monday's high, and I'm expecting the market to kind of hold this level, okay. Ultimately, you've got to understand what's the market doing here, okay. We have made a new weekly low on Monday, okay, and rejected, okay. So we've moved up, made on a 50-minute time frame a high that has broken structure, okay. This little move down is pushing back into the low of the week, right? That's how I see that, okay. So we're just pushing back down into the low of the week, which is expected on a Tuesday, okay, and simply getting more people short, stopping at existing longs, maybe even rebalancing a level of inefficiency, okay. I don't think it's going to come back down to here, but maybe reclaiming a previous fair value gap, okay, taking all this liquidity, okay, for the move higher at a minimum to take out the previous daily high, okay. So I want you to go back and study this chart once I publish this video, okay, and you'll see that the market would have and should have, if I'm right, taken out this previous daily high. I want you to look at time. What time does the market provide a setup to go long, which is essentially a ICT bullish signature? What time would I expect that? I like to trade 9:30 p.m. in Asia. Okay, that's kind of when I will be looking for an entry to go long. And this is essentially my dump that I like to see prior to that. So I want to see the market dumping. Doesn't have to continue going down, just dumping and consolidating and going down, taking liquidity until 9:30 appears, at which point I will be looking for the ICT bullish signature, and that's going to be my trigger to go long. So for me, it's just about time now, right? I've done my analysis. I know where I'm expecting the market to go. Sure, I could be wrong. I'm going to be looking for my signature to go, and that's basically going to be the ICT bullish signature. Can be a fair value gap, might be a breaker, might be an order block, whatever that is. Could be just taking this liquidity and seeing how the market reacts. But it's all going to come down to time and how price behaves at that time at this level, which is the level where the market has come down into to take liquidity, okay? So as I said, once the video is published, go back and look at the charts, okay? Look at what I've said, how the market has moved. Has it moved in alignment with what I'm saying? What time has the market moved? What has it done prior to that move? What liquidity has it taken? Okay, how has price behaved at that entry time? As I'm saying, it's going to be around at 9:30 p.m. It could be earlier as well, okay? I like to trade at 9:30 p.m., but if I see it set up earlier than that, I'll take it, okay? Hope this video is useful, okay? Use it for your learning, okay? That's why I'm publishing these. And understand why I'm not publishing these live, okay? Because I don't want people to take this as signals, okay? This is for your learning, but I'm doing this live for you before the move is occurring, so you can learn from that which I'm teaching, all about price action, okay? Hope the video is useful. I will now talk with you in a future video.